The forecast was for 41 degrees today, and I'll take their word for it that that's pretty accurate because boy, she's been pretty hot. Fortunately, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon now, so it's starting to ease off a little bit and should just start to cool off a bit towards nightfall now. Anyway, I have had a little bit of success today. I found a few little tiny bits of gold, and then just down the hill here I got a couple of specimen pieces. One of them's sort of a fairly chunky bit of quartz, and not a lot of gold showing on it, but quite a good signal, so there must be a bit in it. Anyway, now I've got two signals just up here. I've dug them down about 2 or 3 inches and still in the hole, both of them, and they're only probably 2 or 3 meters apart. And I wasn't going to film anything at all because just nearby I got a couple of huge projectiles, big lumps of lead. I don't know what sort of caliber that is, but it's a serious bit of ammunition there. I don't know what they're shooting at. Anyway, but yeah, those targets, they came out pretty near the surface, fortunately. So these ones are still in the ground, and about probably 2 meters above, I actually got another specimen chunk out. And so I'll show you that in a sec. It gives off another hefty signal, surprisingly. Anyway, we'll duck up the hill there and have a listen to these. Okay, that's looking up the hill. Now you'll see just below that termite mound there, that patch there is where I just got that specimen piece before. And just over here there's another loud signal. As you can see, I've just dug it down 2 or 3 inches, but have a listen to this. I mean, that's a serious signal, isn't it? Seems to be right in the middle there. Amazing. I'm certainly hoping it's gold. Like I say, the bullets were usually nearer the surface, so we can only hope. And here is another signal. Also loud, but a strange sort of signal. But fluttery. Unfortunately, it probably doesn't sound that loud for you guys because you're only getting to hear it some distance away from the headphones. But believe me, when I'm wearing them directly over my ears, the signal is very serious. Not quite as big as that other signal there, but still a nice signal. So okay, we'll start first with digging this one here. I'll just show you that specimen that I just pulled out before. So this is the chunk I just got out just up there. I'm just up there, and it's got gold all protruding out of here. It'll be hard to pick up. You'll see it better later when I do close-ups and wash it and stuff, but there's little bits of gold protruding out of here and there. But have a listen. I mean, it's a loud enough signal, you know, even up here. I go a bit closer and she's a screamer. So that's that. So fingers crossed that these other 2 holes are gold as well. Alright, let's dig it. Alright. It's pretty much right in the middle there somewhere. It's funny ground because it's like a lot of clay with bits of gravel mixed into it and big slaty bits of stuff among it as well. So there's big slabs of stuff comes off as well, but interesting. So you get big sheets like that. Just there somewhere. Okay, just there. If I set that there, falling down. The scoop. Hopefully it's just here somewhere. Keep just phone away from the coil. Okay, I've got it straight away. So it's loud. Should be able to see it easy enough. Right. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Can't see anything yet. Boy, I'm hoping it's gold. I'm going to be really jerked if it's not. Yep, still there. Could be in quartz, like it might be in a lump like that. It is, there you go. So it's in that lump. Oops, got the phone too close again. It's in that quartz, so I can't even see any gold showing yet, but oh yeah, is it? Oh yeah, I can see a little bit there. Let's see a little bit showing there now, but you probably can't see it just there. You can see gold all in there. Ah, lovely. All right, I'll have to clean them all up for you to get a better look at that, but that's good. That's real good. It means that other signal behind me, it's real loud. Should be another nice piece. Good stuff. Okay, it's right in here somewhere. I'm assuming it'll probably be in quartz again, I imagine, just like the others, because they've all been like that. So. Oh, huh. I can actually see there's a chunk of quartz. I don't know if I broke that or whether it's heavy. I can actually see where I've chipped a bit off it there. I don't know if you can see it, but right there in that clean bit, there's a bit of gold protruding out of there right now. So no doubt that'll be the lump. Oh yeah, there's some more, look. Look at that. There's a chunk of it there sticking out the side there. You probably can't see that, but I can see yellow. Oh, it's so dirty. I can see yellow all through there. Some more there. Oh, that's good. Real good. Yeah, beauty. Yeah, just there. I don't know if you pick that up or not. Oh, well, that'll be it. That'll be the chunk, all right. Let's just run it over here. Now listen. There you go. She's loud. Oh, beauty. All right, I'm going to have to clean them up, but it's getting on a bit now. I've got a long way to go, so I might actually. There's another chunk of gold just sticking out there. Yeah, that's going to have a bit in it. That one, I feel. The signal like that, and I can see little bits sort of sticking out everywhere. Got a lot of weight to it. But I'm going to head off shortly and get out before that sun sets. Come on up. Come and say hello. It's always surprising how fast the animals come back onto the burnt areas. The grass seems to start sprouting in no time at all, especially if there's been a sprinkle of rain, and the new shoots appear to be quite desirable. So here's that big chunk after I gave it a bit of a wash and water. You can see bits of gold protruding out all over it. It's a lovely piece, no question about that. And here's some of the other bits that I got as well. Ended up getting quite a few all over that slope. It's highly possible they all came out of the same host rock because they all look very similar. I also got a whole lot of little smaller bits as well. So quite interesting to see how much there is in total. Just for fun, I thought I'll weigh a couple of these just to get a rough idea. Now that chunk there, that's quite a nice little piece, that. You can see a lot of gold coming through there. It's very heavy for its size. So that weighs. Okay, so that's virtually an ounce and a half, 45.5 grams. So what I thought is, found a piece of quartz here. And what does that weigh? 18 grams. So basically if you subtracted that much quartz off that, you're going to end up with not far off an ounce of gold left. Now, it's obviously not very accurate in saying that, but it gives you a rough idea. So there could be up to an ounce of gold, probably just under in that piece there. Remembering that some of the volume of this is also taken up in gold when you compare the sizes. Anyway, it's quite interesting. Very good. So now I've found a couple of pieces of quartz that are similar size to that largest specimen piece. That's that one there, which is really nice. It's got the gold coming out all over the place. Anyway, I'll weigh that and just compare for fun what those others weigh. Alright, so that comes in at 239. So what's that? 3/8 of 24. So it's nearly 8 ounces, that total weight of that thing. Nearly 8 ounces. Right. Then, if we get like that chunk there, that's a similar size piece of quartz. See what that weighs. Okay, see that's only 131. So it's like that thing there still weighs like 100 grams heavier than that. It's just quite fascinating. And here's another piece as well. It's another big chunk of quartz, just for fun. And well, that's actually nearly the same weight as that one. So as I said, this is like still 100 grams, plumb near 100 grams heavier than that. Interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. And then I got a piece of quartz here that's like a lot bigger than that. And what does that weigh? For curiosity, that's a big chunk. Just sit there. Okay, see that is still slightly lighter than that. That's still just a fraction heavier. And that's a huge piece of quartz. You see, 232 that weighed. Right, I'll put this back on again. And that weighs 239. So as I said, that is still heavier than that big chunk. So interesting, isn't it? So what it means anyway is that there's somewhere in there, there's got to be obviously at least an ounce of gold, but anything up to, 2, even 3, but probably not 3 ounces, but definitely got to be over an ounce of gold in that. I've got no qualms about that. I'd say up to 2 ounces probably. So that's fantastic, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. It's about lunchtime at the moment, and it's pretty warm. It was over 40 yesterday, so I imagine it's pretty much the same today. But I'm in a pretty good mood because I've just struck a nice patch. I've already got multiple pieces, so I'm expecting more signals at any stage just through here, and I haven't hit any junk yet, so every target has been a little piece of gold. Not big stuff, pretty small, but I mean, plenty of them, so it's all good. Anyway, I'll just show you what I've already got so far. If you're doing it with one hand, there you go, look at that. Pretty nice. Hey. Good morning so far. Nothing particularly huge, but quite a number of pieces. I'm happy with that, and looks like there still might be more to come, hopefully. So very good. Let's go. Not drop any. The trouble with being up high out of the gullies on these really hot days is that it's very difficult to find any shade. The trees up here tend to be fairly sparse on top, so they don't offer much shelter. There you go. That sounds nice. Sounds like a good signal, that. Marvellous. Just see if there's anything else nearby. Keep hoping there'll be more and it hasn't run out, because there's been so many. There you go, somewhere there. Something. Oh, up here. Wow. That's a cool looking sounding target, isn't it? A funny one. I hope it's not a bullet or something, but I haven't struck anything junky yet. But anyway, another target back here somewhere. Where is it? Down here. Sounds nice. I don't think it's very deep. None of these targets seem to have been very deep. Oh heck, you can see it. There it is, right there. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. I'll get a close-up shot anyway, but it's a nice little chunk. Okay, there it is there. Look at that. Nice. Oh yeah, lovely. Alright, now I'm interested to see what that other target is. It sounds sort of a bit strange, but hopefully it's a piece of gold. Alrighty, that's where that one was. Now this other one, just up here somewhere. Yeah. Strange sort of signal. But I'm still hopeful. I'm hopeful it's gold. Strange, alright. Fingers crossed. Oh, she's certainly warming up alright. The trouble is my phone tends to overheat as well. Oh, I got it first go, look at that. Listen to the sound. Weird, isn't it? Kind of a double whammy sound. Well, it should be big enough to just spot it easy enough, you would hope. Oh, look at that. Flaming heck. There it is. Oh man, you're kidding. Look at it. It's a beauty. Oh, it's a real chunker. Oh, fancy that. Oh, that's marvellous. Oh, that's got to be a half ouncer. Oh man. Oh, fantastic. Woohoo. Oh boy, that's a beauty. Here, I'll give you a close-up shot if I can get one. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a beauty. Solid thing, eh? Definitely got to be half ounce of that fella. Surely. It's got a bit of clay and stuff mixed in with it, but once that comes out, it's going to be magnificent. Wow, big chunky knobbly thing. Oh, what a beauty. Alrighty. Carry on. Well, that was a great day. I believe there's about 67 pieces there. Unfortunately, most of them are quite small, but still a good patch. This one here, second biggest, and that nice stonker there. Well, that one I'm assuming could be very close to half an ounce, I think. Anyway, chuck them on. I'll just check out a couple of these bigger ones first, like that one there. How much does that go? Oh yeah, that's good. Yep, over 3. That's marvellous. What's another one like that one there? Oh yeah, that's alright, nothing wrong with that. Good-o, good-o. Alrighty, I'll just see what that big fellow is. Those ones there, they're sort of in a bit of rock, so I won't worry about those. But this fella here, quite curious about that. Still got a bit of clay or crap stuck in it, but still won't lose that much, I imagine. Oh yeah, that's a nice chunk. Even if you lose a few grams, it's still going to be a good chunk, that one. Wow, marvellous. Alright, chuck all these on. I'm kind of hoping it's going to get to an ounce. Well, it is going to get over an ounce. Look at that. Still got a lot to go yet. So that's absolutely marvellous. Oh yeah, this is good. This is real good. I don't lose anything. Slide it to the side. There we go. Total, without those two other little bits. But how is that? That's fantastic. 45 grams. Fantastic day. Just a nice little patch, that one. Marvellous. It's amazing. Just the other day I was thinking to myself, I haven't had a puncture in about 2 years. Quite extraordinary. And I haven't got fancy tyres or anything. They're just sort of basic half all-terrain tyres, but nothing knobbly. And then, crikey, I've only got 3 days left of my trip, and then I've got to head back to town. It's sort of getting a bit late now anyway. It's sort of mid-November. But anyway, coming down the track, it's late afternoon, just heading on my way out to a spot where I found a bit of gold the other day. And look what happened. And there you have it, look at that. Exactly what you don't want. So now I've got to put the spear on, but I've also got to decide, do I carry on out and take the risk I don't get another puncture, because it's a long way out yet, and there's no one else left around here, so it's not likely anyone's going to come along or anything. Well, I've got the flat one off and put the spear on, and it's absolutely wrecked the tyre. Put a big split in the side of it. Fortunately, the sort of old tyres anyway, I do really need to get new ones, so at least that's one consolation. Have a look at this. Got the new one on there. The other one, have a look at this here. It's a real mess. Look at that big split in there. Real ugly. Look at it. It's a horrendous thing. Yeah, that's those rocks, eh? They're just sharp. Real sharp things. All up the side of that track there. Anyway, I've decided I'm going to carry on. And it's about another, where I want to get to is about another half an hour's drive from here. And it's pretty rough all the way, unfortunately. But I'm going to take the risk. Got 3 days left, so just fingers crossed nothing happens in that time before I head back out again. And then I'm off to town anyway and heading out. So, let's see what happens. Now I've actually got to find a bit more gold to pay for a new set of tyres as well. I'm in an area here that's been dug out by big machinery probably 30 or 40 years ago. They've had diggers come in and they've scraped this whole gully out. And you can see on the banks there where they've carved it all on the sides, and they've dug right down to the bedrock. So I thought I'll just mooch along, see if I can pick up the odd little bit that they've left in a crevice or two. And blow me down, one of these little ridges kind of where the bedrock comes down, because it's up and down like that. And on the end of it, it's all quartzy. It's sort of like a quartzy outcrop coming through it. And there's a loud signal coming off the end. And I thought, oh, there must be a nail or something stuck in a crevice. But I've kind of scraped it all out and swept it with my fingers. And down here, where you can see I've been sort of smashing the quartz a bit, have a listen to this. Right, so loud. Very interesting. I thought I was going to have to go back and get the hammer and coal chisel. But now I broke a piece off, and under it I can actually see a bit of yellow. It's kind of in a little, it is in a kind of a little bit of a crevice, but it was very tight. Just down in here, while I was chipping away at it, I actually noticed a couple of little tiny flakes of gold coming off. I don't know if you can see those little bits. There's a couple of little tiny bits just here by my fingernail. But anyway, sweeping it out, and the next thing, look at that. I start seeing yellow. Real yellow. Look at that. And I don't know whether it's actually like in the quartz, or whether it's just a nugget jammed in there. Now it looks like it's smooth, so I'm saying it's probably a nugget that's got jammed in there, because there was a chunk of quartz sitting over the top of here and I smashed it off. So I don't know how it got jammed in there. Unbelievable how it got in there. But let's see if it can't come. There you go, look at that. Ha! Fancy that. Ha! So it's actually a nugget. There you go, it's a beauty too. Oh, it's very water worn, so it's obviously jammed in there somehow years ago. Oh, that's a nice one. That's going to weigh, oh, that's got to be a few grams, that, because it's quite solid. Marvellous. Well, not many pieces today, but fortunately did get that nice chunk on the end there that was stuck in the quartz. So that made up for it. It's quite funny, some of these little tiny specks like that, they won't even register. Oh, that case. Oh, those little flakes that came off the quartz, look at that. What a hard case. 3 of them, they still don't register. Funny. But anyway, one's like that. 0.3. Oh, just got, oops, got a bit of wind blowing here. There. Oh, that's alright, it's over a gram. And this big fella, so what does that weigh? Surely got to be at least 3 grams in that. Oh yeah, haha, sort of got more weight than it looks, because it's quite solid. Alright, not making a difference, those other little bits. And there you go. Lovely, turned out a good day. Well, I started out the morning pretty well so far. Found a nice little spot, and I've already got 3 pieces, and they're quite nice little bits as well. And I was just in the process of digging another target, and then suddenly snap, there goes my pick. So that was a bit of a bummer. Anyway, now I've had to walk all the way back out to the vehicle, and fortunately I had another pretty worn out pick in the car, so that was just as well. Anyway, I've got that now, and so just go over here and finish digging this other target, which I'm pretty sure will be a piece of gold. So get to it. Gotta be gold, I'm sure of it. I have this pick. Here's my replacement. As you can see, it's fairly well worn, pretty blunt, but still good. A little bit further away, perhaps. Alrighty. I don't think it's very deep. Ah, we're out already. It's a funny signal, I have to say. Where are we? Just hope it's not a bullet. They're just there somewhere, I believe. Scoop. I think it's just here somewhere. Got it. Yeah, weird sound. Okay, let's see if we can see it in the sun here. Oh, there it is, I think. Yep, that'll be it. Just check. Yep, there it is. See, right there. I can just see it, the yellow in the sun. Very nice. Yeah, it's sort of a bit knobbly, sort of. I suppose that's why it's given that funny sound. Ah, that's good. Another piece. Marvellous. That's 4 pieces for the morning. Probably be, well, be over a gram anyway, that. Here's a little look at the bits that I've already got this morning. That's the bit I just got now. And let's see, a bit of water in there again. And there we go. 4 pieces. They're all nice size bits too. Very happy with that, and very smooth, eh? That one I just got now is actually the sort of knobbliest one, but the other ones are really smooth. Quite amazing. So very happy with that. Hopefully you can get a bit more. Well, actually there's another signal just over here already, so we'll get on to that now. Lovely. Well, that was the piece I just got out there, was right there, and just over here, about 2 meters away, is another signal. Look at that. Sounds nice, doesn't it? It's a good sounding signal. I like it. Pretty much somewhere around where that lump of quartz is, right there. So, marvellous, marvellous. Oh yeah, lovely. Just there somewhere. Yep, definitely out. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. I can actually see it. Right there, right in front of the coil. Can't see it from here, but just there. Haha, can see the yellow. Marvellous. Right there. Look at that. Oh, it's a nice piece. Oh yes, it's a beauty. Look at that. Smooth again. Another smooth one. Oh, look how clean it looks. Oh, beautiful. Beauty, beauty. It's got a hole in the middle of it. Oh, what a hard case. Oh, magnificent. Get a closer look. There you go. Look at the hole in it. Very smooth. Oh, lovely. Very good. Marvellous. Well, look at that haul for the last couple of days. Certainly glad I kept going after that puncture. I believe there's about 53 pieces there. Marvellous. And I mean, you know, there's some nice chunky bits too on the end here. Ones like that. What's that way? I see that's a gram on its own, so that's a nice piece. It's quite a solid little chunk, that one. That's that one of those ones I filmed that came out. Oh, very good. There's the one with the hole in it. So that coming at 3.2. Very good. Very good. And biggest piece on the end here. Nice piece. Okay, not far off 4. Very good. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's a lovely haul. Could have easily just gone back and not taken the risk after that rock pierced my tyre, but persistence pays off sometimes. What do we got? Look at that, eh? Not far off an ounce. 29.6. Oh, very happy with that. Very happy. Well, I'm back in civilization again now, and I'll just show you those lumps of quartz I got a while ago and just what came out of them after I've cleaned them up, because it's really quite amazing. I didn't expect so much. I mean, it probably looks easy when I'm out there doing it sometimes, but I tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. You've got the heat, you know, sometimes it's over 40 degrees. You've got the long grass, and of course, over the period, I'm literally walking hundreds of kilometres, so you've got to cover a lot of country. And of course, you're digging hole after hole sometimes, and all you're getting is junk. So there's plenty of days you go of finding nothing at all except trash. So yeah, it's definitely a lot harder than it looks. But fortunately, when you do find the yellow, all that hard yakka seems to go out the window and soon forgotten, and it keeps you coming back for more. So that's all good. But anyway, check out these lumps, and I'll catch up with you later. Okay, so this is the total that has come out of those quartz specimen chunks. And it's pretty impressive because I didn't expect so much. All the finer stuff, I crushed it up and just melted it into these beautiful little buttons here. They come up magnificent. Look at that. Fantastic, aren't they? Anyway, so the rest of them, after the quartz is all dissolved off them, they've come up beautiful. So I've left them all intact. I thought, well, I'm not going to crush them because they look magnificent. That there I actually call seahorse. If you use a bit of imagination, you can see the shape there. But oh, they just come up beautiful. Look at them. Oh, yeah, just fantastic. Now, the amazing thing is, if I switch that on, that largest piece of quartz, that actually came out as two pieces, this one and this one, and you wouldn't believe how much was in it, because I was kind of thinking, well, over an ounce and I'd be pretty happy. Well, look at that, look how much that weighs, and then this chunk also came off it, just out of that big piece, and that there was the fine stuff of it. So that is the total just from that largest piece of quartz. So that's what it looked like in the rough, just as I found it. And if I hadn't cleaned it myself, I'd find it hard to believe that so much came out of it. And that is, well, that's 4 ounces, just a fraction over 4 ounces. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of quartz still left in these ones, but I'm not worried about that because they're just magnificent specimens. I mean, look at them. They're fantastic. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, that is just fantastic. Anyway, so like I say, that is incredible how much came out of that one piece. So anyway, I'll chuck the whole lot on. Let's see what we come up with. It's a bit hard to fit them all on. I'll get there. And set them on top there. What have we got? Well, that is sort of pretty much being on 9.5 ounces. You just wouldn't believe it, would you? Out of those quartz lumps, I never would have dreamed there was that much in it. That is absolutely fantastic. Well, it's been another great trip. Explored some new country, had a few interesting encounters, and of course found a bit of gold here and there. Got to be pretty happy with that. So until next time, take care out there and happy hunting. And if you want to watch more content like this, please subscribe. Thanks.